Hello, and welcome to a Sudoku special. This puzzle, or should I say puzzles, were put together by Analytical Ninja. Analytical Ninja is someone who I've done a good few of their Sudokus. They've been featured on Cracking the Cryptic, and today I tried a puzzle of theirs from the Sudoku Testing Submissions channel. And it was a cute little puzzle. I will link it down below. But today I decided that I wanted to actually solve for the channel one of Analytical Ninja's puzzles, and this puzzle caught my eye. It's the first or one of the first that they put onto Logic Masters Germany, and it's quite interesting. So when I said puzzles before, you'd think, well, you only see one puzzle before you, but if we read a little bit ahead into the rules, this puzzle will have a number of unique solutions depending on how the lines are interpreted. So, we will have four different ways, or base ways, that the lines can be interpreted, and then from there is a bonus fifth way. If people would like to see those other solves, then I will be happy to do videos. Otherwise, I'm just going to solve these for myself because this concept is very, very cool. The fact that you can make five unique puzzles by just changing the lines, like what type of lines there are, is just it's I need a better word, but astounding. In any case, let us jump into the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Numbers in the circles must appear in the four surrounding cells. Cells on a thermo increase from the bulb end. Cells with a circle are odd, and cells with a square are even. Cells in a cage sum to the total in the corner. The greater than symbol in box 5 indicates which number is larger, and cells on the indicated diagonal sum to the total indicated. Lots of rules here, so we'll go from the start. Numbers in the circles must appear in the surrounding four cells. These are just quadruples. So if we see 1678, that means 1678 must appear in these cells. 46 tells us 4 and 6 must appear somewhere in these four cells, and 8 will appear in one of these four cells here. Then cells on a thermo increase from the bulb end. So we have a thermo here. This is the bulb and this is the tip. So as we move from the bulb to the tip, the digits must increase. That means this digit will be greater than this digit, and this digit will be greater than this digit. Then cells with a circle, not the thermo, cells with a circle outside of that are going to be odd, and cells with a square are even. So pretty straightforward. The circles will be from the set 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and the squares will be from the set 2, 4, 6, and 8. Then cells in a cage sum to the total. So in this case, 14, that means these two cells sum to 14, these two to 10. And in this case, we have some greater than symbols. So this will sum to greater than 4, this will sum to greater than 9, so on. Then the greater than symbol, the actual greater than symbol here in box 5 indicates which number is larger. So this number will be larger than this number. You almost could have just made it like a mini thermo. Then cells on the indicated diagonal sum to the indicated total. There we go. We have a little killer clue that is 25. So these four digits will sum to 25. A good chunk of rules here, but the important one is the lines. So today, the puzzle will be a sequence line puzzle, where the cells increase by the same amount along the line. So if we say that this sequence line is a sequence, let's say one line, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we said it was a sequence, what would work? A 3 line? Does that work? 4 line? 5 line? I maybe I accidentally messed up there and I shouldn't have shouldn't have already pencil marked all those options. Let's look at the smaller one. If it was a 1 line, it would be 1, 2, 3. If it was a 2 line, it would be like 1, 3, 5. If it was a 3 line, it would be 1, 4, 7. If it was a 4 line, it would be 1, 5, 9. So on and so forth. And yeah, that's it. Those are the rules. Let's just jump right into it. All right. So, lots taken, lots of rules, but again, the important ones are the lines here. And I think I had already messed up just a bit by looking at this longer line here because I think it can only be a sequence 1 line. Where it starts, though, is a different question because it's 7 length. So if we treated it, similar to how we would treat like a thermo and we were to good lift it, we would say, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, and 7, 8, 9. The problem is you could also have the low number here. So this isn't just 7, 8, 9. This could also be 1, 2, 3. So the it's going to be interesting, though we do know that the middle digit will always be from the set 4, 5, 6, right? Oh, and it can't be 6. All right. You know what we should do? We should pencil mark the quad. 1, 6, 7, 8 actually eliminates a lot of those options that I provided. Anywhere where we start down here with a low digit, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? It just breaks. And then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 breaks. So certainly we need to start with the low digit here. So this will be from the set 1, 2, 3. This will be from the set 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5, and actually, I'm realizing 4, 5, 6 will eliminate the higher end there. So if this can't be 6, this can't be 5, this can't be 4, this can't be 3. So it limits us a little bit. 5, 6, 6, 7, and finally 7, 8. And I don't think we've messed anything else up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. So this will be 2, 3, well, one second. 3 will always go there. So 2 has an option to go there. 3 will always go there. 4 will always go there. 5 will always go in one of these cells. So actually, this is just in 2, 9 pair. This is just a 2, 9 pair, which means this is 3, this is 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8. 2, 9. We're using 2. This needs to be even. So 2, 6, 8 leaves us with 4. 8 from 25 is what? Why am I blanking? 17. So 17 in 3 digits. Not sure if it's that helpful. But we do have some longer lines here, which I should be considering because I think anything longer than, well, okay, well, these are 5 length, aren't they? I would say anything longer than 5 length can't be a sequence of 2 because 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 is the best sequence of 2 you can do. Obviously, if you're using, oh, well, what that means, sorry. Obviously, if you're using 3 or higher, then your sequence line needs to be shorter. But I'm realizing now that only one of these can be a 2 line. Maybe there's a universe where neither of them can be a 2 line, though I don't know if that's strictly necessary. I am noticing, though, because of our 6 here, we have like a 6 X-wing that happens between this quadruple pair, which means that 6 goes somewhere on the line here. 6 can go somewhere on the line here. 3, 5. We might as well do 1, 7, 9. If this is 1, this could be 9, and you would sum to greater than 9. So this isn't this isn't very restricted. This sees 4, 6, 8, so this is 2. All right. Let's consider the sequence line here. A 1 sequence line is difficult. So let's pretend we know that this is a 2 sequence line. It would have to be 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Oh, actually, no, it doesn't. Sorry. So it does work 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 in either direction, but the 7 or 9 couldn't end up here. So it would have to be 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. It would have to be exactly that. So 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. 3 would go with 2, and I'm not immediately seeing why that would be a problem. 7, 1, 5, 9, 1, 5, 9. I guess this could only be 1, 5. So this works just fine, and I'm not seeing a problem. I guess the question is now, does it cause problems if we try to do a 1 sequence, right? Because if we're trying to do a 1 sequence with 5, we have options. Because this could be 5, 6. Well, I guess it can't be 5. It can't be 4, 5. Actually, it's quite limited. Because of the 5, 4, if this were a 2 line, would kind of limit our options here. This could only be yeah, this could only be, I was making sure, 3, 2, 1. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you just get a 6, 8 pair. So once again, oh, and I guess it isn't even a 6, 8 pair. It would be 6 here, 8 here, 6 here. But I'm doing all of this under the assumption that this is a 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 line. And that's just because I haven't seen anything that's shown me that it can't be that yet. You know, this would be 6, this would be 8. Hmm. Yeah, we place 2 in here. 2, 5, definitely okay. It's going to be, that is certainly greater than 4. Is it the 14 that I'm not thinking about, where I use 2 odd digits? I feel like that can't be that limiting, though, right? 2 odd digits is, or maybe it is limiting, because 2 odd digits yields us an even digit that we need to make here. If this needs to be, we'll leave this for now, but if this needs to be an even digit, it can't be 2, can't be 6, it definitely can't be 8, which would mean it has to be 4. So it just is 4. I think we know that value for a fact. For 6, it's at least 6, 7, or 8. And this is at least 7, 8, or 9. Because 4 is definitely correct. Then it's just about making 10 in 2 digits, and that's 1, 9 or 3, 7. It's either a 1, 9 pair or a 3, 7 pair. So 1, 3, 7, 9. 1, 9 would push 1 up here. It would also push 9 up here. Push 1, 9 down here. this is odd, then this is odd to make 10. This is 1, 3, 9. 1, 9 with 7. I might as well just pencil mark it out. This is 1, 5, 9. Because this is 9 is fake. Maybe I should just delete this. I'm hoping that something I do disproves this, but I almost feel like maybe I'll have to disprove that this can be a 2-line, or maybe that we can even use 2 1-lines, that we definitely need a 2-line. This one is certainly, if it's, okay, it does have to be 2, 3. It does have to be 2, 3. And the reason is that because of this 4 here, and I think this is how we do it, because of this 4 here, it tells us that this would have to be 1, 4. But how could you start? Oh no, wait. I've been doing this. Oh, no, no. Okay, sorry. The cells increase by the same amount along the line. So it is specifically increased. So we do have to choose a direction to increase from. I had like a little bit of a moment there where I thought, wait a second, why couldn't this be 1? Let's say it was a 3-line, for example. I guess that wouldn't work. A 4-line, for example, then this would be 5 and this would be 5. And that would be perfectly fine. Or I guess a 2-line would be better. This would be 3 and 3. But then this wouldn't increase by the same amount every time, even though the difference is the same. So I'm glad I've spotted that. So yes, in fact, this can't be 1, 4. It can't be 4, 1. It has to be 2, 3. If it's 2, then it's either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which doesn't work, or it's 2, 3, 4, 5, and again, 4 doesn't work. So it does, in fact, have to be all that stuff that I deleted. So maybe I go back and I actually bring it back because it is exactly what I saw before, though before I didn't have the way to actually prove it out. So it is good to know that I was going along the right path, but I was maybe jumping the gun a tad. 5 says this is 1 or 9. Oh, this can't be 1, which means this can't be 9. And actually, sorry, that makes this 9. I'm realizing now, right? It can't be 1, 3, 5, 9. So this is 9. This is 3. This is 7. 3, 7. Oh, we need to make 14. How do we make 14? It's either 9, 5 or 6, 8. So it must be 6, 8. We know the order. That tells us that 6 goes somewhere here. What did I miss? Let's remove that. 7, 8 forces this to be 9. We're missing 1, 2. 1, 2. Not quite sure yet how we work from that, but 6, can it go up? 6, 7, 8. I don't see why not. 6. Well, it can't go down, can it? Sorry, I'm just realizing now. It can't go down because of the 6, 5, 4, 3, so it must go up, which means it must be 6, 7, 8 because it can't be like 6, 8, 10. So it must be 6, 7, 8. This digit must be less than 8. So it is going to be 4, 5, 7, I think. 4, 5, 7. And in any way, these will always sum to greater than 9. 2, 8. We're missing 4, 6 across here, which actually we can resolve. 4, 6. 4 says this can no longer be 4. So this is 5 or 7. 9 goes here. This is 5, 7, which we can resolve. 7, 5. 7, 1. I guess we can do some work up here, though probably not necessary at this point in time. 1, 2 leaves us with 3, 4. From the box, we need 1 and 5. 1, 5, which does give us a 1, 5 pair up the column. It says this can't be 1. Oh, 7 also. Wow, I've completely missed that. 6, 8. 6, 8, 1, 7. 1, 7 gives us 5. 5 gives us 1, 5. From the bottom, we are missing 2. Here we need 6 and 8. 6, 8. And then from here, we need 1 and 3. 1, 3. We have a lot of leniency on this line here. So almost certainly we need to look elsewhere with this. 1, 9, and 8. So we'll just throw that down because it looks like we've got ourselves 1. That doesn't work. 1 can't be 1 unless you can increase by 0. That is technically an amount, but I think if we're specifying increase, it would have to go up from there. So I think, well, first of all, sorry, this is 8. I can do that first and foremost. I got distracted with the 1, 9 because if this is 1, this would have to go to 9, and then 9 would make this 1, and that wouldn't work. So I think this can't be 1, it must be 2. That makes this 1. That means this is 9. This is 1, which means our increasing is by 7 here. 7, 9, 1, 5. This has to be 1. 5, 4, and actually 6. 4, 5, 6, where this can't be 4. 6. Oh, 1, 1, 3, 1. Let's do that. 2, 9, 7, 9. Oh, 7. My goodness. 7 gives us 9, 1. 1 is 7. 7 is 1. That gives us 9, 2. 2 needs to go here, which forces 4 here, which forces 6 here, which makes this 5. We're still missing 3, 5, and 7. 3, 7. Across here we need 3, 5, and 8. 5 with a 3, 8 pair. Not quite seeing the resolution. Oh, I am because of the 8 here. It gives us 3, 8. 8, 6, 8. Something's got to give down here. We need 4 and 7. 4, 7. Here we need 6 and 9. 6, 9. 8 and 7. So 4 feeds into 7, into 8, into 6, into 9. Then this is 2 and, and that'll do it for us, right? 2, 9, 9, 6, 9, 6, 8, 6, 8, 7, 8, 7, 4, 7. So I said the way that it feeds into it, but backwards. And finally, to finish this off, we need 3 and 4, and we are done in 18 minutes and 27 seconds with Kitchen Sink by Analytical Ninja. And because it's the same link, it's going to be the same puzzle, so I guess every time we'll have this "you liked this puzzle" notation. But yeah, this was quite interesting. I should have, before I started just kind of randomly filling in stuff, I probably should have been thinking about what was actually given to me first instead of trying to make stuff up. But coming from the 14 and being able to actually prove the work that we had done was quite satisfying there. I'm excited to see what we have for the next few puzzles. I will give you a little bit of a hint. It will be a German whispers puzzle. So if people are interested, I will do solves of these, or record solves of these, and I'll make them available to you all. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.